Hello, my name is Mitch, and I'm here to tell you guys about a recent experience I had. A week after I moved in with my brother, Edwin, after my house was foreclosed, I had finished unpacking. Edwin liked the idea of me moving in since we had not seen each other for 10 years, so I was excited too. The day I got moved in, I soon fell asleep. I had been hearing rustling noises coming from outside, always around 1 in the morning. I thought it was maybe a raccoon who had built a home in the roof, so I ignored it and tried to fall back asleep. One morning I told Edwin about it. He agreed it was probably an animal. The next night, however, I thought I heard my window open and a dull thud, as if something had entered my room. I darted up and looked around my room frantically, but I saw nothing. The next morning, Edwin dropped his coffee cup when he saw me. He held up a nearby mirror and showed me myself. I had attained a large gash on my left cheek in the night. I didn't feel it, but it was definitely there. I went to the hospital to have it checked for rabies or something, because I didn't know, maybe an animal had gotten in during the night. The doctor told me I must have been sleepwalking, and then he found something that made my blood turn cold. He had lifted up my shirt to check my heartbeat when he found an incision crudely sewn up where my kidneys were. I stared in his eyes, my heartbeat quickening. You somehow lost your left kidney last night. We don't know how, though. Sorry, Mitch, my doctor told me. I got home, dazed and very, very confused. I had no clue. How could someone lose their kidney at night? Had someone crawled in my window and maybe put me under anesthesia and then took it out and dropped me back in my house? It made no sense. But the next night was my breaking point. Around midnight, I heard a dull thud again. Coming to slowly, my vision coming into focus, I found hovering inches above my face a creature with a black hoodie on and a dark blue mask with no nose or mouth staring down at me. The worst thing about the creature was it had no eyes, just empty black sockets. The creature also had some black viscous material dripping from it where its eyes should be. As soon as I locked eyes with the thing, it lunged at me. My reaction was purely instinct. I kicked at it as hard as I could, aiming for its face. I managed to wrestle my way out of my bed with it. I jumped up and struggled with the front door lock, trying to put as much distance between me and that thing as I could. I ran out of my brother's house into the night, and eventually ended up in the woods near Edwin's house. While I was running, frantically looking behind me, I had tripped on a rock. I fell down rather roughly and hit my head. I woke up in the hospital. My doctor entered the room, the same one who treated me before. I have good news and bad news, Mitch, my doctor started. The good news is that you've woken up after only a few days and sustained only minor injuries. Your parents are here to pick you up. I sighed with relief. But the bad news is that your brother was killed by something. The investigators don't really know what. I'm sorry. My parents took me back to Edwin's house to collect my remaining belongings, which I did. Upon entering my room, I was scared. However, I remained calm. I grabbed my duffel bag and headed out. But then I stopped dead in my tracks. In the hallway leading to my room, there was the spot where Edwin's body had been. And something small and glittering in the light was lying next to it. I picked it up and examined it, but nearly threw up. It was my half-eaten kidney that had been stolen a couple nights ago, and it had a viscous black substance dripping from it.